okay. He's a semi-good kisser, but it was wasted because Spinelli didn't even show up.
Yeah, he did. He was here when I came home.
He was? How did he see
What
me?
does this matter? This is a bad idea.
You're right. It's time for a serious reality check.
I had a young man in my life once. A lot like you're lucky. First love, forever love. His name was Ralph. Don't be fooled by the name. He was very good looking and the most generous person I've ever met. Well, I'll spare you the boring details. The meat of the story is that life and circumstances parted us. He left town and I cried my share of tears. Finally, I had to move on with his best friend, no less. We were married, had 2 beautiful children, a boy and a girl. It was a good life, safe life. And if I didn't love Leonard always the way I wanted to, if we both had to grit our teeth sometimes, oh well. What marriage doesn't involve compromise? But then one day I was walking down the street and I saw this familiar smile heading right toward me. It was Ralph. He'd come back. And so did all the old feelings. They were stronger and more real than ever before. I'd never stopped loving him. I always felt cheated out of the life we were supposed to have. So I left my husband and my kids to be with him. We finally had the wedding and the life I'd been waiting for.
What happened?
He died a few years back. Then shortly thereafter, I was diagnosed with the cancer. I was almost relieved. It was almost comforting, because I knew that it wouldn't be too long before I'd be with Ralph again. But the thing is, there's a flip side to this comfort. You know, when you're sick, you have a lot of time to think about your life, the choices you've made, the people you've hurt. What I did tore my family apart.
If you could go back.
Would I change things? Would I stay with my husband and let Ralph go on by? Honestly, I don't think I would. That may not be the right answer, but it's how I feel. I'm sure I'm selfish in most people's eyes. A mother admitting that she'd leave her children again if she had the chance. I can forgive myself most of the time. But my children couldn't. Their father is dead too. They have their own lives, and I'm not part of them. For that, I have many regrets.
I did some digging into Alcazar's offshore accounts, where he owned property and did business. Didn't leave much of a paper trail. Do you know who he was trying to hide the money from? The authorities? You, perhaps?
Does it matter? Jax, come on, I need that money. If you can't help me find it, I don't know what Lila Ray and I are going to do.
I just don't have much to go on right now, okay? I'm going to keep trying. I promise you that. I'll keep trying.
Quick, be more attentive than usual.
So, I'll look into it. Okay. And I'm sure that we'll get some...
Sorry to interrupt.
Hi.
I thought you'd like to know that the pediatrician said Jocelyn was perfect.
See, I knew that. I'm glad to hear that. And you too, you know, what happened with Franco, I wasn't sure if you were coming in today.
Jax filled me, and that must have been horrifying.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll sleep till he's found.
Well, you did the right thing by calling the police, anyway. Main thing is Jocelyn's safe, and yeah, I can take you to a next appointment if you like.
No, that's okay. I don't mind. It gave me a chance to catch up with an old friend. I'll let you guys get back to your lunch. My date's here.
Oh.
I know it may not look like it, but this is progress.
You know why I bought this place, don't you? clear view of Jason's penthouse.
Keeping an eye on a competition was just an afterthought. Now, that kitchen in there, that's a different story. That's what sold me.
Are you angling for me to make you a sandwich before I go?
Anything short of your Aunt Teresa's tortellini would be an insult to every appliance in the joint. Yeah.
Tortellini. You think I'm gonna whip up some tortellini out of that stale crackers and beer that you keep in there?
Oh, well, you've always been a master at whipping something up out of nothing.
Is that what I was trying to do here, John? Am I making this thing between us into something?
Oh, come on. It's more than just a thing, you know that.
I know. That's why I gotta walk away.
Walked away before.
But I keep coming back. Enough to know that you're not gonna change.
You love me.
Do you really have to ask that, John? I love you too much to watch you die. This path that you're on with Sonny, John, it's crazy. And I can't be any part of it.
It says a lot that you always say that I'm gonna be the one that dies.
What difference does it make which one of you dies first? You kill Sonny first. You're the big boss. There's always going to be someone challenging you for territory or running at your power. You're always going to be looking over your shoulder. And I can't spend my life looking at that door terrified that you're never going to walk through it. I will always love you, John. But I'm done. And I mean it.
We have fresh halibut today. We have salmon, asparagus.
I was about to send in a message asking you to join me.
What do you want?
I'm not very good at this, mainly because I don't have a lot of practice. So if I start to fumble or whatever I do,
Spit it up.
I want to apologize.